Bounce, bounce, pass.
Sports.
Pass, kick, pass. Dunk it.
What?
Funk it.
Sure.
Serve it.
Here.
Work it.
Swing.
Jocular. We're about to get jocular.
Welcome to Jocular, the show where three best buds gossip about women's sports. I'm
Katie Kershaw, she, her.
I'm ER Fight Master. They, them.
them. That's
Harry,
that's
Charlie. Some seriously bad news.
fucked up news. TN isn't here today. The reason will be revealed. Halfway through the episode, you have to keep listening to find out.
And we're going to introduce a little paywall at that point.
Things are changing. So,
But all I can say is you're going to want to hear this.
you really are gonna want to hear.
It's really. It's trash. It's just so fucked up.
Okay, so what's in the group?
Okay, in the group chat today. So we were kind of like bouncing around, like talking about this before we started rolling. And I do think that the most interesting point that we're going to talk about in the group chat today is why is diarrhea so much more embarrassing
Then
than throwing up? Because the WTA's finest are battling both on and off the court as an apparent stomach virus tears through the locker room at the 2026 Madrid Open.
Coco Gauff vomited during a match. What if she was sliding into home and you feeling something foam diarrhea? What if it came down? She shit down her leg. We would not, and she just wiped it off and continued. We would have been like, no.
And did we see her vomit?
I think so.
We saw her vomit.
It was during the match.
That sucks.
So can you imagine if she just started sheeting herself, diarrhea style?
I can imagine it because of the people that get they start to do themselves during the marathons.
Oh yeah, and they're like, don't film me from behind.
Yeah.
I'm shitting. Don't film me from behind.
No, this is my personal best, so I'm just gonna keep going. Don't worry about the shit.
Don't worry about that shit. Watch your step. You will slip and slide.
And all these fucking women are having to fucking who got them sick? The only one who didn't get sick, classic, Sabalenka.
Then I think she must have gotten them sick.
Yeah, she had it before. Bitch.
She's like, actually, I'm fine.
Okay, the clip of Coco, she wins the point, I think. Sorry, I think loses the point. What plays the point, says, pardon me, walks over, pukes in the trash can. Like an elite professional still. You can see it.
What if she said, pardon me, hopped her little ass into the trash can and dude.
And sat on it.
Yeah. We would not think that's cool. I think that's probably the correct move.
And you have just as little control over
She won the point. I think that's important to say. She won the point and then said, pardon me. I'm going to go throw up.
Did she say pardon me?
There was a little ball boy and she said,
excuse me, sir.
Literally, yeah.
And she puked.
That's so fucking charming.
It is. But if it was
diarrhea, obviously would not be charming.
No.
Okay, so Swiatek, I never know how to do that right, but Swiatek, world number 4 right now, had to withdraw mid-set against Ann Lee.
I can tell you right now, that was diarrhea.
Yeah.
That was diarrhea.
Yeah. Mid-set?
Mid-set.
No, mid-set. If I'm going to puke, I'm going to puke.
Yeah, 100%.
But if it's like mid-set, puke, come back to the game.
Yeah.
Mid-set diarrhea, I'm good.
Go ahead. And then you're running your legs aren't apart.
Yeah, give it to Ann Lee. She fucking deserves it. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'm fine to be puking in front of people. You can hide your head in the trash. I'm not gonna be doo-doo.
The number of times I've puked in front of people. God, countless. There was one time I was so wasted on the L and it was like right when I moved to Chicago, and I lived way far up the red line. Every stop, the door opened, I would puke, and there was this.
I am getting the chills in my fucking. You know when you're about to throw up, just listening to it. Woo!
And there was a man sitting across from me. He was like, "You got this, baby. You got it. You got it. We're pulling into Granville right now. You got it." And he
What
coached
community?
me. It was beautiful community. Beautiful. And then I got off the train and walked like the 20 minutes home, and it was so cold. Like,
Oh God. Oh God. But I remember I got really drunk in Chicago, obviously, and I left the club without any of my clothing except for my like fucking like jeans and my tank top.
okay.
I didn't have obviously my keys because they would have been in my jacket, and I got to the back door. No one was home because my roommate was Love was out doing coke somewhere. And I was like,
Love that.
"Fuck, oh shit, like I'm gonna have to fucking like hail a cab and just like lie about having money." And as I was running out to commit that crime, I slipped on the ice and
Stop.
broke my elbow. I hate drinking.
So we're elite athletes.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of like that's kind of my Coco Gauff moment.
It is. I mean, this is honestly the first time I've felt connected to Coco Gauff.
This is crazy though, and Charlie, I love how serious this is. It's a big. It's the point says big reset. Goff will hope to recover quickly as she faces number 13. I assume that Goff hopes to recover quickly.
Yeah.
And also like it's an injury. No, they are just.
It's norovirus, probably.
Oh my God.
Do you think that they're like, she's somewhere, which I've never had this after puking, like IV, electrolyte, full body massage?
Oh sure.
Yeah. I'm acting like she's just hungover. Like, I've never had this treatment. She's an elite athlete.
Yeah, no.
That has the stomach
They're
virus.
pumping her full of shit. We can't even imagine.
No.
She's getting yellow Gatorade for sure.
Oh. What's
And
your
that's
favorite
the hard-
Gatorade?
My favorite?
Uh-huh.
If I'm hungover, there actually is nothing like a yellow Gatorade.
A yellow does seem to be more medicinal, but
It
not
is.
in a bad way. Like,
It's
I
the
think it's
medicine.
better for you. But I'm more of a light blue.
Yeah, I know that about you.
Yeah. I like a dark blue too, but I'm a light blue.
I don't like
You
the dark
picked up
blue.
a few for me before.
Yeah, I like the light. I think light blue, orange, yellow are only way to goes. I won't even drink red. How dare you bring that into my house?
I don't drink red, but I will drink glacier cherry, which is for some reason white.
That's, well, I mean, obviously because the cherry's frozen by the glacier. So,
That's why.
yeah, it's kind of a gator head myself. Like, I can just tell you. That's why.
I have a question for y'all about trains and the Chicago train. What's the craziest either thing you've done or experienced on the train? I was just thinking, a friend of mine, I just learned that he had sex on the train like years and years ago. Gay sex.
Well, I've definitely seen men jerking off,
It wasn't
but it's
Harry.
a different
I'm looking at
vibe.
him.
Was it Harry?
I've had gay sex on the train. No,
it
I've never
wasn't
had
Harry,
gay
no.
sex. I like the straight type. Anyway, enough about me.
Oh no.
Okay, that was believable.
One time I was taking the train to O'Hare. So I was like taking it for like an hour and a half, right? And there was this man on the train on the blue line who just every so often would unzip his jacket and take out a raw slice of bacon and eat it. And he did that with about a full pack of bacon for the length of the train ride to O'Hare.
That makes me a little sick.
Well, glad I asked.
Yep. Do you have anything?
Mm-mm. No, you want to take a break?
Sure.
Okay.
He,
We'll be
he
right-
also took breaks.
We'll be right back.
Get jocular.
That's the grossest thing I
And we're
Back.
back.
Tien?
Really fucked up news about Tien. That is a behind the paywall that's coming up soon.
All right. So it's the WNBA preseason. And all the games they're free to watch in the preseason through the WNBA app. That's just a sidebar.
We're not sponsored by the WNBA app.
And I have a complaint to make because it's like through the WNBA app, but it's still that same shit of if it's on Ion Network, you got to watch it on Ion Network. Or
Fuck
like if it's
that.
on Amazon, you got to watch it on Amazon.
I hate that.
They've made it impossible to just enjoy sports.
Yeah.
Even for the men's sports, which I feel like they used to be like you could just turn on the TV and men's sports were always available to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, but do you have the HBO Yahoo app? It's not HBO Max, bitch. We said Yahoo. That's $7.99 added to your subscription. Are you stupid? Did you want to watch the Cubs game?
That's on BritBox.
Oh wait, you want to watch it with announcers? No, that's on Styx.
The band Styx, when they go on tour, they will be playing
Do
it.
you think Geese is a psyop?
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. So I think the most exciting thing to me out of the preseason is that my girl,
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Amore, is playing. This is her first game because she was out all last season due to a torn ACL with the Mystics. She's on the court. That little shouty is looking good.
Oh my god.
What happened?
That rolled.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
The shouty is looking really good.
That's
yeah, she
fucking
drilled
awesome.
a 3.
Yeah, she's so fucking awesome. She's
Caitlin
awesome.
Clark's also back. Saw some minutes.
Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, we're
Who
all
does she
back
play
from
for again?
injury. Right now, the Fever. We'll
Oh,
see.
interesting. I don't think I've heard her before.
You might know that as Raven Johnson's new team.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah.
And Dawn Staley was looking up for a girl,
That's
talking
right.
about how beautiful and natural Raven looks on the WNBA court. And of course, I love Caitlin. I'm joking, you guys.
We got to finally see Olivia Miles and Lauren Betts face off for their first time as pros.
Oh.
Minnesota wins over Washington 77-66.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Miles put up eight points in 17 minutes for the Lynx, while Betts and fellow Mystics first year Cody McMahon combined for 24, aided by 2025 pick Georgia Moore, who saw her first post ACL, exactly what Katie was saying.
Shouty.
Charlie's given us so many good facts here. I'm just going to read them. I'm going to read the former LSU guard Flau'jae Johnson. One day I'll learn how to read and speak at the same time. Also hit the court running, notching 12 points and 4 rebounds in 23 minutes for Seattle as the Storm fell to Golden State 78-76. This is nice because I feel like we've been watching long enough now that like we really know these like kids.
We do. I feel like when we started the jocular group chat was those people are now becoming like in their prime in the W
totally.
from back in 2020.
Yeah, so now I feel like we know. Like in the beginning, I think we knew who like the classics were. You know, like everybody knew that Sue and Diana were the
Mm-hmm.
these were two of the best.
Mm-hmm.
But now they are elders.
Yeah.
And some of the kids that were like
And gone.
the up and comers are in their about to enter their prime. It's really sweet. I feel very
awesome.
proud that we've gotten to watch all this. Now, something I don't feel proud about.
Oh, fuck. What? Fuck. What?
Natasha Cloud
Oh.
is still unsigned. Now, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Natasha Cloud, who is an exceptional player, a great teammate, has made every team that she's on better, and is absolutely one of the hottest, coolest people of all time.
And a champion.
Has been really, really outspoken about the players' rights and she's-
Campaigned with Mom Donnie. Yeah, we touched on this a little bit last week, and she's still unsigned.
Mhm. And it does just feel political.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense either because she's a fan favorite.
Yeah. Like whoever she signs to, she's going to add to the team and she's going to add to their marketing capabilities. Like there's no loss.
I mean, she's like basically the whole reason I bought a fucking Phantom jersey.
yeah.
Because fucking T Cloud makes everything look chill as hell.
She's so hot and cool. It makes no sense. Like I want to like keep like reloading it. Like maybe we can
Well, this is
find the news is different, but it's not.
This is their quote. I've given my heart to every team and community I've been a part of, never fully knowing if the impact I hoped for was truly felt. In this moment, though, receiving so much love, support, and advocacy means everything. It's a powerful reminder that the impact I've wanted to make beyond the court is real and aligned with what I believe God has called me to do through the game. I'm okay, just taking things in, even if they weren't what I expected, and trusting I'll be all right. That's fucking sad. That's a character. That's a player that's truly in their prime.
Yeah.
Not signing them feels like some type of weird like crime. Like it makes me a little sick to my stomach.
Yeah. It makes no fucking sense.
I wonder. And it doesn't seem like it's one of those. We always worry when it's like a great draft year or draft class. We worry about like not having enough space on teams, but T Cloud's not really in the same discussion as like a rookie. No. You know what I mean? Like they're not fighting for the same spots. They're not fighting for the same like even caliber position. Like you need a T Cloud as much as you need the freshest faced little freshman.
But at this point in preseason and training camps, you're filling out that roster. You're making that team, and her going unsigned. Even though she's phenomenal, there's not going to be place as you're getting those 12 spots plus 2 like training spots. I can't remember what they call them right now. Development spots.
No heat on anybody, but I can think of multiple players in the league that do not have the skill sets that T Cloud has.
1,000%.
It feels so strange.
Mm-hmm.
She pissed somebody off.
It wasn't us.
It was not us.
And if we own a team, which hopefully we will next year.
Yeah, which is once again we're putting this behind
the paywall.
The paywall.
Maybe that's where TN is. And negotiations to buy a certain redacted team.
Okay, fine. We're just gonna be fucking honest with you. So we sent Tien and we always take turns when we go in to do the negotiations because we've been trying to buy a team for a while, just as like jocular.
Yeah.
And Tien is currently being held at gunpoint by 400 Russians in a factory somewhere, and we have decided to record before going to help.
Because we're showing our strength. We will not be bullied.
We know that this is what Tian would want. Tian would want us to record the episode. She would want us to, continue with jocular. She has been sending SOS after SOS after SOS. So... we'll answer that soon.
That's the update. Love it. And we'll take a break.
Will we?
No, we won't. We're not going to take a break. I'm so sorry.
We can.
No, I don't want to.
Is that all the discussion for now?
You mean all the discussion about like all the new players and everything that have entered the league and they're like getting their preseason game on, and then Natasha Cloud not being drafted, and then Tien literally being held at gunpoint by 400 Russians in a factory? Feels like we earned a break.
All right, we'll be right back.
Get jocular. Welcome back.
It's time to hear from y'all. And according to Harry, we have a fax machine. Can you explain?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's that sound?
That's dial-up.
They sounded the same. Not a lot of people knew that. It's time for the fan fax machine. Well, when you type in fax machine sound effects to YouTube, that's what might come up. But our fax machine, of course, is real and sitting right here on my desk.
Okay.
It's from the brand Brother.
Oh yeah,
same as
good brand.
The sewing machine?
Probably, yeah. They make good printers too. Check them out on Amazon.com. Charlie, what's coming out of that old fax machine today?
We've got one fax coming in hot off the press. Katie, you want to read it?
Sure. Hey, Jax. You know that feeling when you've stumbled across something that you know will become an important part of your life, but you don't quite know how yet? That's how I feel about Jocular. I started listening to the podcast not too long ago, and your enthusiasm for women's sports has opened up a world of joy and excitement I didn't know existed. I grew up in the musical theater space. Shout out, Katie! And never imagined I'd become a sports fanatic. However, because of you all, I watched I scrolled too much. I watched women's hockey during the Olympics and subsequently became a fierce Seattle Torrent fan because of Hillary Knight. Participated in your March Madness bracket contest and planned my days around every game. I placed near the top because I chose UCLA to win based on your banter in the weeks leading up to the tournament. Obsessively followed the WNBA CBA negotiations and could probably recite most of them from heart, and am grateful that the majority of my social media feed is now women's sports content, and it's been a welcome reprieve for my world. Thank you so much for the podcast and everything you do for our community. I'm a stay-at-home mom who just moved to Orlando, so up until now, my world has really only been my 4-year-old son and my husband. While there's no women's hockey or basketball presence here, I do hope to go to my first Orlando Pride game soon. Keep doing what you're doing. You are the actual best. XOXO Jackie. P.S. Your queer joy is infectious, so much that has led to many conversations with my therapist about my own identity. Despite every effort, however, I do have to report that, alas, at the end of the day, I am still just another cis-het woman, though I am POC, so maybe that counts for something. The fact that straight women are in therapy talking about their gender expression and sexual identity because of our podcast, that's all we can ask.
Yeah, you're still important as a cis-het woman. It's our job to make fun of the dominant culture. You know what I mean? That's our little queer privilege, but we still love you.
We love you so much, and I love that you're chilling with your husband and son in Florida.
Yeah, and that you're bringing women's sports into their lives because it's going to make your son a cooler dude.
And Orlando needs a W team for sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? They don't.
Yeah, that took me a minute because they've got the Orlando Pride, obviously, but fuck, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. But go to Pride games. They're awesome.
I feel like that was an obvious one. I can't believe that's not an expansion team.
Yeah, nope, not at all. Just Florida doesn't have a W team. No, not at all.
But Florida's one of those weird states too, because like we, when we're like planning tours, Florida, because it's so big and because the market is so strange, you basically, if you're gonna do like a tour where you hit Florida, you're doing like a very regional specific. You're hitting like multiple parts of Florida and then maybe Atlanta and Louisiana. But like even on like national tours, people aren't hitting Florida for some reason. So I wonder if it's like just because the state is so fucking huge. Although
I mean the state is huge. But it makes sense for like if the Heat had a W team that they also owned.
I mean I wonder how a team would do in Miami.
I think it'd do really
they got
well.
Unrivaled.
Yeah, I think
Miami.
it'd do extremely well. Yeah. I think the reaching for an expansion team, that is such a crowded pool right now that I wouldn't be surprised if Florida is in the mix. It's just
that's a good point. Maybe it is really the unrivaled of it all too, is of being like, no, we've kind of got our fingers in the Florida pot already without having to move an entire team there.
And
like they're creating basketball fans in Florida without having to have a team there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found us, Jackie. That's very nice.
Thank you, Jackie. And I hope your next child is named Jocular.
Or Jacular. So kind of a hyphenation of both of our names.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another fax coming hot off the press.
Okay.
Fight, you want to read this one?
No, it's Katie's job.
Okay, we don't need the fax machine sound again, I don't think.
I do want to, though, Charlie. I do want to pick the accent.
Okay.
South African.
South Africa? Dear jokes. My hot girlfriend's a huge baseball fan. Unfortunately, the team is off to a terrible start this year, and I hate to see them down about it. What's the best way to help them through the long, hard season? And yes, I've tried witchcraft. Love Jessie. That is as South African as you can get.
Okay. So I wish I had a little bit more information here. My hot girlfriend is a huge baseball fan. Okay, so not player. I'm understanding this now. Fan of a team. Unfortunately, the team is off to a terrible start this year. I hate to see them down about it.
I would say when you are a fan of a bad team that's having a bad season, part of me is like, let's fucking dig in. How
a hundo P when we were living in Chicago, and there was like we were both living there for when Chicago became the team that won the World Series fucking 100 years in a row. But leading up to that 100 years in a row was the 100 years in a row where they weren't. And you could go to a Cubs game like you were going to your local bar.
It was truly, I felt like they were paying us to go to Cubs.
Yeah, you'd buy a fucking $15 ticket. You'd go get a beer for somehow $10. You'd get toasted watching a team that was no better than your local high school team. And you would walk home, and then they got really good. And they immediately destroyed the neighborhood. They made the stadium bigger. They added all these bars onto like rooftops around the stadium.
Yeah.
And then they added a Harley Davidson that was like 5 stories tall in this neighborhood that only had 1-story buildings. And it ruined everything. So enjoy this shit ass period because it's actually the time that you're going to be like, oh, you're going to feel a little nostalgia for this.
I do feel like misery loves company. So go see the games, like go to a bar, like your local Reds bar, your local whatever, Cubs bar, whatever team you have that you love that's sucking right now. And really go find those other fans and talk shit with them. That feels great.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like there's nothing like going to sit there and like really like the number of times like my mom has called me about whoever's coaching UK and it's like, I don't trust them with my boys. And like just talking shit about the owner, the manager. Let's just get in there. You have the answers to make this team win. And so does every other person at this bar.
Yes.
So dig in there.
And you have to remember that these are the years, these lean years are when you get to say that you're not a bandwagoner.
That's right.
If you are a fan right now while they suck, you get street cred. That's so valuable. If you like a team, if you start liking a team and they're good, everyone's like, well, look at you. Hot off the streets. No. You have to be there for when, like, one of the reasons the whole city got fucked up after the Chicago Cubs won is because we'd spent such a long time watching them lose that when they won, we all felt like, whether or not we liked baseball, we all felt like the city had actually won something. Like, we were so invested because we'd watched them suck for so long.
I mean, people would sacrifice goats outside of Wrigley Field to be like, can we end the curse? It was fucking weird. It was really fucking weird.
Remember
and also when it, what? Go ahead.
I was just thinking, remember that year when the Cubs won and the Blackhawks won?
My God, that was insane.
Hard year for livers.
Hard year for livers. Mine still hasn't recovered. If you're looking into witchcraft, I would ask your successful friends which Etsy witches they use, because I actually did recently get an Etsy witch recommendation from a friend of mine.
Oh, tell me more.
I'll send it to you. Who's wildly successful. She mentioned using an Etsy witch, and I was like, tell me everything.
What are we using the witch for?
What am I going to use it for?
No, you don't know. You don't have to give that, but I mean, like, what's something that we might use the witch for if we're like going on Etsy? Like, what is she offering?
Career success is one. Love spells. So maybe there's just like maybe there's a spell for a partner's happiness, and maybe that will allow your girlfriend to find joy in the losing. I don't know. Etsy's got it all.
But enjoy the cheap tickets now.
Yeah.
Because once your team gets good again,
You're fucked.
you're fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah, I got a $7 ticket to a Cubs game, and it was a good seat.
I can't remember having fucking paid for a Cubs ticket.
I know. I think that's the only one I paid for.
I'm serious. They were giving them away.
Yeah, I really think that's the only one I ever paid for. And someone was like, "Can you?"
Scalpers were like, "Take these. They're heavy."
I can't hold these anymore. Please, God.
Oh, that rocked.
Yeah. Do you have any other
What?
voicemails?
Fax machines? I don't believe so.
Okay.
Leave your voicemails if you'd like. Call our number. We're banking a bunch of episodes, so we're kind of dry on the old All right, you talk about. Give me 3 minutes. To fill
Okay, I'll fill time. Jesus Christ. I will.
Are you or no?
Am I going to fill time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're thinking about it.
Why? I get it's like
It's hard because
anyone read Lena Dunham's book?
I'm almost done with Demon Copperhead. I wasn't going to bring it up because I truly have 50 pages left. And I read
Stop
for
it.
like 6 hours yesterday and was like, I have to finish. But I couldn't.
How are you feeling?
I put it down eventually because I didn't want to finish the book.
I
Because I'm
know.
loving it so much.
I love it so. And you know they're going to adapt it. And how in the hell do they adapt that thing?
A 10-part anthology. Or
I mean,
some
it has to be so long.
So
like we got to
long.
go through
it'll be
Demon's whole
KJ
life.
Appa.
Huh?
It'll be KJ Appa,
KJ Appa.
the actor.
Oh, you think so? For
Yeah.
Demon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like, actually, it's going to be them? Or are you
Well,
done?
he's got that like shock red hair, but he's got like a little bit like.
Oh, yeah. It'd be really good.
Mm-hmm.
I always think of Demon as being a big boy. And I was talking to my sister, and she always found him to
Oh.
be like kind of scrawny.
Yeah,
and
they're
I've
both, like,
always thought he.
tall and like wiry. I thought
Like,
is how they
yeah,
describe him.
strong.
And he's
And he's
a
a football
tight end?
player. Yeah.
Tight end, yeah. Big,
he could
broad.
pass for like. He could pass
But
for like
the mo-
18 when he was 15.
Yeah.
And the Melungeon, right? So he's
Yeah.
got like the green eyes and the. I think it might be KJ, but it'll have to be that's the like his most adult version.
Yeah, I mean, I always felt like Tyler Childers looks like a demon, but only the adult.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just because of the red hair and the melungeon of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that word, Melungeon. before.
Melungeon is like a race of people in Appalachia. That is, I guess technically I have Melungeon ancestry, but mix of Portuguese, Spanish, Native, African. Scots Irish. Duh.
Yeah, it was fun looking it up along the way, learning things. I had no idea. The like way it sprinkled like actual facts.
Yeah, I like
amongst
the way
the
that
fiction.
she really, it didn't ever take me out. I thought it was done really well, how she could like cut through the narration to provide context for people about our people.
Yeah.
I think she did it really well.
Mr.
I mean, she's a master.
Armstrong, the teacher, Mr. Armstrong.
Oh, I
feel
love
like
the
was such
teacher.
a good vehicle for that to explain things to the high
Yeah.
schoolers or middle schoolers. Like, oh yeah, now we're talking about why the opioid crisis is actually here. Like
Yeah.
the town was literally chosen,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or the county was chosen on. Yeah,
Yeah, we were a petri dish. It was how much can our bodies withstand? Which is insane. There's a really great memoir it's like one of the first memoirs by a victim of the opioid crisis, because everything is written as an outsider by an author named Mandy Fugit, and it's fantastic. It's called The Nature of Pain, which is when the Sacklers said that we are redefining the nature of pain.
yeah.
Recommend. It's a good companion piece to read after Demon Copperhead, similar to like Dope Sick is great, and all of those books about the crisis.
I was on a real fucking reading roll until I picked up that goddamn Wuthering Heights.
Oh, big boy.
Yeah, are you enjoying it?
No, I fucking did not like it at all.
I think it's something you have to read at a certain age and be a certain heterosexuality.
I think
to
you
agree.
have to be a heterosexual to enjoy the book.
I don't know.
There is nothing remotely endearing or
Yeah.
charming about the book at all. Everyone's so cruel to each other, and not in like a fantastically Russian way, you know, because I do like the Russians, but I don't know.
Did you see the movie? The new movie?
I haven't seen the movie. I've got nothing bad or great to say about the movie, because it seems like people have really strong opinions either way. But I read the book because I wanted to see the movie, and I just haven't been able to finish it. I think it's absolutely dog ass, and I'm sorry for that, Bronte.
I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die after I do this fun new game.
Okay.
Okay, that's a reference to Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had that as like a Charlie XCX song. That I believe
Okay,
was
gotcha.
It was on TikTok for a while, so I know it from that.
I can't hear you very well.
You got to turn up your volume, then, my friend.
Not, don't.
So this is a game that I prepared for next week because next week is National Maritime Day. Or at least the next one we're recording will air on National Maritime Day. So it won't make any sense at all reading this on April 30th, but I guess we'll go
What
for
is
it.
National Maritime Day?
I don't know. I
For
googled
maritime law?
I got as far as googling what was on May 22nd, and it came up as National Maritime Day. So we'll figure out something for that. But this is another game of Harry's Stories segment, where I read a little quote from a story or something, and it relates to the name of a women's sports team title,
What does this have to do with this?
well, I was kind of writing them all to be sports or rather boat themed. So you might notice that it's subtle, but you might notice it as we go through these.
Subtle?
Yeah, it's pretty subtle. Most of my work is pretty subtle.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first one, on a ship in Michigan, I watched the sunrise with the awe of an old sailor who recently removed his eye patch. I looked at the pilings from the dock, noticing the waterline differential. The tides around these parts might as well be known as the blank. I also usually give these another pass to kind of make sure they make more sense, make them a little easier. This one kind of is.
Okay,
is
so
rough.
is the team in Michigan?
Yeah.
The Michigan. Okay, hold on.
But it's kind of a more specific part of Michigan.
The Upper Peninsula.
It's kind of it's like a name of a city I would even go as far as to
Traverse
say.
City.
That's incorrect. I'm so sorry.
Wait, a city in the UP or a city?
I don't know this different. Put to your hand. You gotta. They do that with Michigan.
Detroit?
Do you know the different parts of the
No.
Michigan hand? Neither
Do
do I.
you?
No. It's in one of the most famous cities in Michigan.
Detroit?
No. Top 4, I would say. Most famous.
Ann Arbor?
But you're almost there, probably.
Ann Arbor, Detroit.
Ann Arbor, Traverse City, New Buffalo, Cleveland. I'm kidding.
It has 2 words in it. That's what's so crazy about this.
Dearborn.
2 words in
You're
it.
doing a fucking great job.
You know
by
a
the
lot of
way.
Michigan cities.
I'm realizing
not-
I don't know, like.
It describes a
single
sort of
one.
like a expansive, fast situation. The name of the city.
An expansive, fast speed.
Growth. What the fuck is it called?
Grand Rapids.
Oh God
Grand
damn it.
Rapids. Okay.
Oh God damn
They
it.
might as well call it the Grand Rapids Rise. Of course, everyone
That's
knows
so
the Grand
nice.
Rapids Rise. They're a volleyball team.
Oh.
This was also revealing a little bit about our May 22nd episode. These might be more volleyball themed.
Oh.
Austin Powers, after visiting one of the-
Austin Powers?
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah.
Austin Powers, after visiting one of the best zoos in the country, was quoted to say, "I think I found my blank, baby. Yeah."
After visiting the best zoos?
One of the best zoos in the country was
San
heard.
Diego?
Mm-hmm. And he found his San Diego what?
San Diego what jazz.
Mojo.
Mojo, the San Diego Mojo.
Found my mojo baby.
Yeah.
Found my
Mojo.
jazz.
A women's professional indoor volleyball team based in San Diego, California.
Okay.
And we're sending our love to the San Diego Mojo. Up next. When I'm in a landlocked city like this, it's hard to find something that excites me as much as the churning sea that I love so much. I head down to the Eiffel Tower to see the king. It's the only way I can hope to feel anything close to a blank.
Memphis?
Mm-mm. Does Memphis have a
Eiffel Tower? Well, they have a pyramid. There's the small Eiffel Tower in Paris, Tennessee.
Okay, let's think bigger.
When you said, are we thinking Paris, France?
Not that big.
Versailles.
That's a good.
Are we talking the United States?
Of America?
God bless her.
Mm-hmm. May she reign. eternal.
Lexington. Louisville. Mm.
It's a landlocked.
Landlocked state, or at least city.
Is the state landlocked?
I'm not a geography guy.
Is it on a coast?
I don't think so. No.
Remember when this motherfucker was like, well, no, like, okay, put your hand up. And then it was like, no, I don't know how that.
Okay, hold on. That has a small Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. I think
And
it
it's
does.
not Paris, Texas, or Paris, Tennessee.
Nah.
Okay. It has a small Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so what are we asking about now?
The name of the team,
It gives me a Las Vegas blank.
a Las Vegas hangover.
Mm-mm.
Las Vegas.
Seeing the king of what is the king of? I guess Elvis. Rock
Elvis,
and roll.
well, that's why I was thinking Memphis.
Right.
He's just the king.
Okay.
Okay,
I saw an Elvis impersonator a couple months ago.
What?
that
Talk about
has
that?
nothing to do with the quiz.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm kidding. I want to hear about it. The Las Vegas, but it has something to do with the sea.
No, this is. It's just
You
kind
said
of
it
like
was about boats. You said it was about maritime law. You said it was about
in a landlocked
volleyball.
city like this, it's hard to find something that excites me as much as the churning sea that I love so much. I head down to the Eiffel Tower and see the king. It's the only way I can hope to feel anything close to a Las Vegas blank.
The Las Vegas Shine.
Hi.
The correct answer is thrill.
This has to be done.
Next,
In my home state, though the lake
Indiana.
In my home state, though the lake offers some precious wetness, I worry about drought conditions. Driving down I-65, my eyes fill with tears as I imagine what it would be like to see blank.
Indiana.
Mirage.
Indy, it's Indy.
The Indy Mirage.
Mm-mm. I worry about drought conditions. I'm worried that it's
Indiana
going to
rain.
I'm worried.
Indiana desert.
I'm worried that if a city has drought conditions, what might happen to them?
The dunes.
Windstorm.
They might simply
blow away.
Disappear.
Fire. There might combustion fire, and they might fire
and
up.
it's alliterative.
Indiana ignition.
The Indy Ignite is correct.
Nice,
What?
Katie? That's really good.
The Indy Ignite.
The
Which
Indy
team-
Ignite.
What sport is this even?
Volleyball.
And it's not for the boats.
The Indy Ignite are a women's professional indoor volleyball team based in Indianapolis metropolitan area. They
Okay.
played their first team in 2025. 6 more. The radar screen
Oh,
pinged.
let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's go.
No.
Go. Go. Eyes closed, locked in.
The radar screen. No, this one's too hard, I think.
Oh, God.
It's too hard. Like they've all been fucking easy.
You've been doing it. You've actually been doing a really good job.
Thank you.
This will be the last one. The San Francisco Bay shimmers through the porthole of our big boat, making me think of the treasure map. Making me think of the treasure that the map says must be buried next to this. And I wrote down look up a popular landmark of this place, but I didn't get that far in the game yet. Your brother smiles, his giant arms straining the black and white striped shirt. I'll grab the shuttle as soon as, and soon enough will be a couple of. Okay, I guess you need to know what city it's in. It's like a Bay Area city.
San Francisco.
Not that
Oakland?
not quite that Bay Area.
A different bay.
No, it's that Bay, but not that far up in the area.
Oakland.
No, it's
La Jolla.
It's
That's
do you
way
know
down.
do you know the way here? That's a question often asked.
Do you know the way to Santa Fe? San Jose.
San Jose is correct.
Thank you.
That's San Jose Gold Diggers. Wasn't that a weird name?
Gold diggers. I
I should have mentioned Jamie Foxx more.
You should have mentioned Jamie Foxx
Instead
more.
of the hot brother, I could have made it Jamie Foxx.
Where's his singing career?
I don't know. He had a whole thing for a while.
He did. That's what I know.
Yeah, but I think he did it really well, and then he was like, "Fuck this, I'll take a break."
Yeah.
Did you guys see Kanye when he was at the?
No.
Yeah, me neither. All right, that's been another great episode of Jocular.
Have you ever seen Kanye live?
Have I ever seen Kanye live? Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Well, I have too. So
yeah. There was a time when that was something people did.
Oh yeah, when we went to that fucking.
I saw.
Jesus Christ, that was scary as shit. I thought we were gonna die.
I thought we were gonna die too. I have an ex that used to work for Yay,
No, it was really scary.
and it was wild.
Yeah, he did it. He did this weird thing at the. I forget if it was,
was the bowl.
But at one point, and it was like this weird thing where Kanye West was like, he was like screaming, like reading Bible verses, but he was also
An opera?
It was also an opera, but it was these. And at one point, all of these people in white robes filled all of the staircases and exits. And we had seen people like climbing on the hills anyway, probably just people watching, but I was like, oh my God.
I was like, we are going to die.
There was like this like panic that everybody in the audience just got like a little quiet.
Because it was like opera music. And then he did not tell the cast this. He was reading from the King James Bible, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He was just reading that over them singing. So the singers didn't know that was going to happen. So they looked like they were professionals, but they were still like an unease because they had no idea that was going to be happening over. They also learned and wrote this opera in like 2 weeks. And then the white robes descended onto the hall. I would love to read a review of that night.
When was this?
Huh?
When was this?
3 years ago or longer?
Longer. It was probably right before the pandemic, like 2020.
Well, I saw him in Madison Square Garden.
Slightly different. Fuck Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
That's another topic we didn't discuss yet. No. We'll discuss it another time.
Okay. Is it? Well, it was fun. He had that big floating stage. We were sitting at the very back. We smoked cigarettes indoors. It was a long time ago.
Smoking cigarettes?
Indoors, Katie. Yeah.
I've smoked cigarettes indoors too.
When's the last time?
The last time was probably 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Nobody lets you do it anymore.
Right?
I did it at a bar in Silver Lake last weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which bar lets you smoke cigarettes indoors? You
Well,
can tell me off
I
air.
won't say it on the air, but it's the gay one.
All right.
It's the really gay one where there's like pool.
Yeah.
Which one? Back bar? No.
Is the one I'm thinking? Is it the one I'm thinking of? We can say it off air.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to know because I love gays and cigarettes. Charlie?
I've never seen Kanye, but the closest comparison is that I saw Drake like 10 years ago, and it felt like that.
Sorry, I said it and I fucking slapped.
Oh, it ruled. But
You might think you might
I ran into my
Titty
little
alert, titty
sister
alert.
at the time,
I love that.
and she was secretly drinking.
Your little sister?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like my crew ran into her crew, and they just so happened to be sitting 2 seats in front of us.
Wow.
And she
Wow.
was
Did you tell
drinking.
on her?
Of course not.
Good. That's solid.
Yeah, I'm a good bro.
Good,
bro.
bruh.
But I took her aside and said, Ashlyn, I'm worried.
That's worse. That's worse.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Hey, pray for Tian, and thank you guys so much
Say a prayer.
for listening to another wonderful
Excellent.
episode of
Jocular.